great morning, afternoon, or night, depending what time you're watching this. Basically wanted to start off the safe review with the magnetic to-do list. Basically tells me the last time I cleaned it out here in the center and the next due date, which is normally 6 months after, which means these are probably 6 months before. If you check it out, I normally take them to the range, clean them one day at a time. I also have a moisture pack at the bottom, which I shall be showing you later, but I'm really a fan of it. It just keeps the excess moisture out. So let's get this bad boy rolling. Oh, might help if I put the code in. Turn. There we go. So starting it off with the top lockbox, I had the 357 mag ammo on the right, 45 ACP on the left. Bought these little magnetic handles to help open it and close it. Honestly, I don't lock this. I feel like it's locked enough, and to unlock it just to get ammo wouldn't make any sense. I do have the lights over here. They're not as bright as day one, but they still get the job done at night. Hooks up here. I can hang a variety. I can hang a variety of things. I was hanging these in their packages, the speed loaders for the 357. But I'd rather have these loaded, to be honest with you, and they do rattle. It's a little bit of a complaint that a lot of people have, but realistically, for my purposes, it doesn't matter. I've hung glasses on here, CLP bottles, snap caps, and like Ziploc bags, etc. Right now, I don't have anything here, but they're there if I decide to use them. Taking it down a level, I have this pre-cut foam sorting container. Some of it for the Glock mags or the Metgar over here, Wilson Combat 1911, and they slide in and out pretty decently. Some of these are a little more snug than others, like this bad boy. Glocks go in and out pretty easily once you get a grip in there. To the right, besides these speed loaders that I have a couple more magazines over here and a box of 40 cal. I was able to fit about 4 of them. Excuse me. I was able to fit about 4 of them before, so 3 stacked high and then 1 vertical like it is in the back there. Speed loaders that I use here, one for the Glock 17, one for the Beretta 96A1. The other speed loader obviously I have is for the Kimber K6, so I keep them all loaded, every single one of these bad boys. I feel like it helps weigh the safe down a little bit, so if somebody were trying to yank this, take this, etc., it would just make it a little bit harder. I saw a couple videos before. Sometimes I watch YouTube videos like we all do to educate ourselves, and somebody was talking about labeling these with numbers. And basically what that does is if you take it to the range and, you know, some start to nosedive or hang up or anything like that, you can basically find out which mag it is instead of having to run through the whole process and, you know, guess or waste more ammunition. So something that I picked up, and I actually like the idea a lot. Hopefully it helps some of you guys out. If I take it down another level, move this out the way, I do have 2 holsters here, properly labeled, one for the Glock 17, one for the 1911. I have an MTM case here with the passport, and actually I might have some ammo in here. This is the brand that I use for the holster. But yeah, I have some ammo in here. It's pretty cool. So this is 45 ACP, and I put some 9mm in there. I guess I ran out of space downstairs or the bottom of the locker. Reason I pulled this out is I do have the magnetic strip here. This one is currently being used for these magazines, and I have it held in with these office clips, I guess you could call them. But cut it down, was a little too long, and I used this, so now I store these here. But before I put that back, these are the original magnetic gun holders I was using. Unfortunately, they didn't work for my purposes. I saw that they started to mar the firearms slide, and I just wasn't a fan of that, so put this back there. The hooks are reliable. I am a fan of them. I have one more over here that's available if I decide to get another firearm. If I keep going down, I have the ammo cans. This is a Fat Boy is what they call it, 50 cal ammo can. This is where I have 1,000 rounds basically of 45 ACP. Going back up, I have the standard 50 cal ammo cans. Once again, 1,000 rounds each, 9mm. I have the silicone sock that I use for transportation when going to the range, and these come in handy. If they get dirty, I basically chuck them, trash them, avoid rusting or destroying any of my firearms. This is the moisture pack that I was talking about every 6 months that I'll be disciplined enough to swap out. These are the little gel caps that absorb the moisture and then convert it to liquid. So really a fan of this. Honestly, I think if I stay on top of this regimen and cleaning down the firearms every time I touch them or handle them, sounds like a nice car. These things should last me a lifetime or multiple generations of that. Going now to the door, I have the Beretta 96A1, and actually all my firearms have this tag here that says empty chamber. Obviously the magazine is loaded, but with this, I feel like it's just an extra sense of security. So I'll just pop this tag, rack it, ready to go. Once again, I use that on everything except for the revolver. The revolver, I have a snap cap, and I'll probably show that in another video. Why not? So that's a snap cap I have there. And because I like to close this with the crane, I shall just be putting that aside. These bad boys are the magazines, fully loaded and a little bit heavy. That's why I had to get like this office clip over here. But it's done its job. It hasn't fallen down. It hasn't scratched, you know, the Glock or anything else that was stored there previously. And I'm a fan. This door organizer really does come in handy. In here, I still have the earplugs. I have some labels. This is for the caliber. And then for people that like to load their ammo, these also come with the MTM containers. Personally, I don't need them. I'm just into storage now. And I do store the brass. Maybe I'll sell it. Maybe I'll get into loading one day. But for now, it's just my purposes. This down here is the silicone rags I use. This one's been used a lot. These are brand new. But basically, anytime I handle a firearm, I like to wipe it down, get my prints or oils, sweat, anything off of them just to avoid them from oxidizing, especially with how much they cost. And I'd rather not take these to a gunsmith. If you can take care of them and keep the maintenance up on firearms, they honestly should last you a lifetime, multiple generations. So really a fan of this. I thank you guys for watching and tuning in. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or jokes, please keep me informed. I will respond. And, you know, have a great day, afternoon, or night. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.